All right, welcome to the end of day report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports. All right, this is our final end of day review for the week, as tomorrow is a big day, Take Back Friday, plus you got the Jackson Hole, a whole bunch of other things, and there's uncertainties in these markets. So I'm going to be stepping aside the cryptos just for tomorrow, because contract rollover you have for Bitcoin and Ethereum futures on the Thinkorswim platform. So I'm going to wait and see how that looks, and then we'll take it from there. All right, but I do have shorts working in the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, and if anything pops off, we'll see what happens. Other than that, that's all I'm doing. Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, so we're going to be celebrating that, and I'm going to be basically taking a day off and see how these markets close and see what happens. All right, so here's ADA Cardano heading into the Friday session. Bulls are in control. You are in the bubble, so you can expect an explosive move to the top side coming. I think it is imminent in ADA Cardano. As far as Litecoin, tomorrow's bias is also to the long side of the market. This one is also in the box, and I think that a rally is inevitable here as well. Looking at Theta, Theta is also in the bear box, so I think that rally is inevitable, and the bias tomorrow is on the long side of the market for Theta. Looking at XRP Ripple, XRP Ripple is not in the box, and tomorrow's bias is to the long side of the market, even though you have been flatlined. Looking at the Bitcoin, you have tomorrow's bias is to the long side of the market, and we'll see what happens with this contract rollover. Also, you have the thing with Ethereum, whatever they call it, fork, whatever it is, happening here in September. So keep that in mind as well. Oh man, thanks, IT. Good looking out. Good looking out. Thanks with that 10, with that 10. You say that you're backing up the truck for everything. Is it Irene time yet? As far as I'm concerned, yeah, I'm taking steps for that. I've already put on numerous trades working. A couple have gotten filled, but I'm still waiting for others. I'm not betting too big ahead of tomorrow, but I do have a lot of positions on because I'm starting to build. I have everything going from forex to futures to equities. The only thing I don't have right now is the crypto, because I want to wait for the contract rollover tomorrow. But when Sunday night comes, I'm gonna be ready. And yes, I will be backing up the truck for the cryptos, but I have started backing up the truck for everything else. Absolutely. Everything from gold to silver to oil, you name it, I'm going hard. Tomorrow will let me know just how hard I'm able to go for next week. All right, on the US dollar index. So, as you can see here, I did say that we were going to have some bearishness coming into this market. I told you that I believed that the break was going to be to the downside, and that the market bias was to the sell side today. And lo and behold, what you got? You got that sell side, and now you got a primary crash alert going into tomorrow's trading. Going into tonight and tomorrow's trading, US dollar index has a primary crash alert, which means the bullish trend may be over. Not just for now, but period. We'll see. We just need to see that confirmation, and then we will know. Yeah, I can hook you up with Amazon, Max. Yeah, give me 1 second here. I'll pull it up. AMZN. Here we go. All right, let's see what's going on with Amazon. Haven't looked at this one in quite some time. All right, so I said Amazon. Amazon is not in the bubble box, so that's a good thing. But you do have the bears in control of the market. So tomorrow's play is to the downside, even though the market is starting to kind of lift off a little bit. But this resistance is pretty significant. So I don't believe this is going to have too much follow through. Again, I think the bias is still to the downside. I think the market's going to come down here and test the top of the Kumo cloud here around $115 a share. I know they did the splits and all that. This was like a $3,000 stock. Now it's a $100 stock. So it's a lot more affordable to trade for most people. Also, you got some gappage. I didn't see this big old gap right here. And this gap occurred at $132. I'm sorry, I take that back. It occurred at, I was way off. It occurred at $122.84. All right. And the zone is 132.41. Let's see here. Okay, technically speaking, an argument can be made that the gap has been closed on this bar right here from yesterday. Now, I don't think that's going to seal the deal, though. I believe that we got follow through downside coming. So be prepared for that if you're playing Amazon. All right, you're in a bear market, and it's not coming. It's not looking like it's over. I mean, this cross here just started, and you've topped out. You got that major sell signal. You had this downside production, and I don't think the downside production is over just yet. All right, let's see here. Next up, we got the diamonds. Looking at the Dow Jones. All right, so the Dow Jones, tomorrow's trade, the bias is to the downside. So I'm anticipating some selling for tomorrow. Even if the market rallies tomorrow, I don't see that as anything significant because you do have this gap that needs to be closed here. So you could make an argument that if any news that comes out tomorrow is interpreted with colorful glasses, I don't think it'll be sustained. It'll just be a rally in this bear market. And I think we got more downside coming. I think we're going to drop down to, the lower $300 handle. You're at 333 on the close today. I think you're going to 315, maybe even 310. So that's my opinion on that one. All right, let's talk about gold. Gold has been talked about a lot lately. And right now, the bias is still to the long side of the market. You just had a rally alert 2 days ago on the 23rd. We did start getting some follow through upside production there. So I have to go with that. I think that GLD is ready to get up outside of this Kumo cloud. It's testing resistance right now where it's at, but if it can get a nice close above that 165 as early as possibly tomorrow, that would bode well going into next week. It really would. It really, really would. So let's see what happens. GLD just has to get ready to play ball. You need enough momentum. Looking at this Russell. So the Russell, also the trade is to the sell side. You already closed this gap with the rally today. So right now, the trade is still to the bears. The bears are still in control of this market. One day does not a trend make. I think it's just a rally within this bear market formation. And I think this market is coming down. All right. Tomorrow in the real estate sector, looking at ticker IYR. All right. The bears have the advantage still. This market. The bears are in control. And I think that tomorrow we start to go back down yet again. Next up is oil by way of ticker OIH. I think tomorrow the bias is to the bulls yet again. The market's trying to break out of the Kumo cloud and go topside, and it can do it. It can definitely do it. I think it just needs a little pop, and we will have it. Ladies and gentlemen, can we see that pop? I think so. I really do. Let me just look at one thing here. Yep, it can do it. It can definitely do it. It can definitely do it. All right, let's look at the Nasdaq 100 by way of QQQ. All right, once again, the bears have the advantage for tomorrow. That is what we're looking at right now. We're looking to sell these rallies, ladies and gentlemen, looking to sell rallies in just about everything. Looking at silver by way of SLV. Again, looking to sell rallies here as well. The bears still have the advantage in this market. We have a no buy signal. I repeat, we have no buy signal in any of these that we're looking at. The trade is to the downside, selling rallies. S&P 500 by way of ticker SPY. Similar story. The trade is to the short side of the market. I think we're coming down to test that 390 level. That's just what it is. So the bias is to the bears, selling rallies here as well. All right, looking at bonds now by way of ticker TLT. And yes, it is in the bearish bubble box, all right, the devil's box. So I'm expecting a rally at any moment. And guess what? We have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading in TLT. Is the market finally ready to do something? Because TLT has been getting on my last nerves. It hasn't been wanting to play ball at all. Maybe tomorrow we get that chance. So the trade tomorrow in this bonds, this is how this is looking. All right, so bonds could go either way tomorrow. All right, TLT is a breakout candidate, meaning that it can actually go either way. It can break down or it can break out. The bias still goes to the bears with the exception of this rally alert. So I think the rally alert, though, will win out. And remember, these alerts can at times lead the market 3 to 5 days out, but normally they're spot on. So I think that the bearish bias, because you see here all this selling momentum, all this selling pressure, is about to be negated by this rally alert, which means we are probably putting in a short-term bottom in the bonds. So that's what it is. All right, can you do Hex crypto? I can only do what's in the report, and that's not one that we have in the report. It's a lot for me to add cryptos to the system. It takes a whole lot of work, and it takes months to build out the things that I need to do in preparation so I can track those markets correctly. Was today's upside move in Nvidia predictable? Let's take a look at Nvidia and see. All right, so you want to see Nvidia. Let's see. I do believe that is one of the securities we have on our list. Let's see what we got. All right, Nvidia. And the survey says yes. Okay, here's what happened with Nvidia. So on August the 23rd, the system gave a rally alert. All right. The market the next day, it wasn't quite ready. But again, we tend to lead the market up to 3 to 5 days out. What happened? The second day, you get that rally, you get that upside production. So yes, was today's rally in Nvidia predictable? Yes, the system told you 2 days ago to prepare for that event. The last rally alert prior to that was here on August the 10th. and you got that nice upside production. Then you got the sell alert on August the 16th telling you that that was a short-term top, and that's exactly what you got. You got a drop. The last warning of a top was on August the 5th. That's exactly what came down. Riley alert before that was July 27th. You got all this upside production. Last alert before that one was here on July 15th. That's what you got. Prior to that, you got an alert on July 13th, and that's exactly what the upside you got. Then before that one, you got this one on July the 6th, and there you go. So was today's rally predictable? Yes. The system has been predicting this stock quite well, as you can see here with your own eyes. You can't make this stuff up. All right. So yes, and you can go back even before that. We can go back as far as you want. So what's this? Pick a date, any date. This is July the 28th of 2021. Rally alert, followed by upside production, right? Crash alert on July 13th. Market dropped. Rally alert saying that the drop was over. July 20th, you got your rally. This is what we do here at PulseWave Trading. We put out these reports every night, letting you know what to expect 24 hours in advance in the markets. I'm showing you tomorrow's markets today. Anytime in history you want to go, anywhere you want to go. You can go back as far as you want. You can't make this stuff up. Here's all the calls in Nvidia with the system. Here's another random date. February the 18th, 2011. System warned of a downside move, and then you got a primary crash alert after that. Last warning, last call for alcohol was on February the 28th, 2011, followed by all this downside. Then the system said, oh, time to rally now. The thing is over with. So yeah, anytime, anywhere you want to go, the system is there for you. Calling the market. That's what we do here, my man. That's what we do here. All right. We got one more chart and we're done. All right. Here's the US dollar index by way of ticker UUP. All right. It's in the devil's triangle. It's in the devil's box on the bull side. So we're expecting a massive sell-off to come, massive sell-off correction in this dollar. We got this crash alert for tomorrow's trading. All right. Showing a top, short-term top. The first sign was this one. Didn't get any downside production per se today. And then we get, yesterday. And then you get this crash alert now for tomorrow. So back-to-back warnings of impending doom. All right. So with that being said, folks, you know what it is. Smash that like button. And yes, I'm thinking we have a dollar crash tomorrow. Dirt right up the alley here, as you can see on the chart. I'm thinking that. Yep. Ethereum, yes, you did. Tomorrow, I'm not doing anything in the Ethereum or the Bitcoin because you got futures contract rollover. So I'm not doing anything in those. The market bias tomorrow for Ethereum is to the long side of the market. All right. To the long side of the market. As you can see here. Rally alert 2 days ago, August 23rd, starting to get that upside production. There you go. All right, folks, smash that like button and go and take the 14-day free trial challenge. See how much money you can make using the PulseWaves over the next 14 days for free. Just go to pulsewavetrading.com. Hey, what's up, Will? This is one of our OG, triple OG, double OGs from the trading room. Been with us for years and years. And he is a big help over at the trading room, my main man, Will. All right, so I am out of here, folks. We are done. Just be careful for tomorrow. You know, that whole Jackson Hole Powell's giving a pivotal speech. Markets are bracing for that. I went ahead and put a few positions on, and we'll see what happens. Nothing too big, but come Sunday, I'm going to really know which way we can go. So Sunday night, or really I can't say Sunday, I'm going to say Monday, because I'm talking equities. I'm going to be backing up the truck some more. I have a lot more equities to purchase right now. I have some, gold, silver, oil, stuff like that. But I'm looking to do a lot more. I have a few futures positions on. I have a ton of forex positions on, and I'm looking to really just go ham, back this whole truck up. I'm already deep in it, but I want to get real deep because I think that these markets are about to fall apart. If he cannot save this market, then I think not just the economy, but the markets are going to fall apart. They're going to come apart at the seams. Everything's going to be crashing simultaneously, and that's going to be a wonderful place to be if you're short. You mentioned uranium, my brother. Here is Uec, the Uranium ETF. There's also on our reports, and it is in the bull bubble. So just remember, the longer you stay in the bubble, the more powerful the drop once the bubble is over. All right, Uec is in a mad consolidation. As you can see here, it's just been moving sideways for quite some time while it's in this bubble box. And this price, I would expect for this price to be a lot higher, which means it probably is about to go a lot higher. I'm just looking back here. All right, so it's been higher. But I mean, it's been trading, around $1, $2. You would expect this ETF to be a lot higher. So I think at some point it is probably going to go higher. Just right now, I've been hearing a lot of talk about this, but I just don't see it. I mean, tomorrow's trade is to the long side of the market. So let's just get that part out the way. The bias for this uranium ETF is to the long side of the market for tomorrow. All right, so we gotta call that what it is. All right, so can this, but it's also a breakout candidate, and what that means is it could go either way tomorrow. It could break either way tomorrow. It should break higher, but it could also fall to pieces. So just be careful if you're going to trade Uec. It's been flatlined for a minute. Let me pull up the weekly, get some of this noise out of the chart, see what it looks like here. But yeah, see, this is messy. When you see all these colors, when you see all the full color of the spectrum of the rainbow, you're in a consolidated market. The market can't make up its mind. Does it want to be a bull market, a bear market? It's just consolidated. You haven't gone anywhere in a long time. All right, this is so since last year, you really haven't gone anywhere in this since last year. Look at the body of this bar, from $4.39 to $3.33. Where are you over here? See, you're right there. You're right there. You haven't gone anywhere in a year. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. All right, so I don't know. I only go by what I see with these prices, and there are other good things to trade that's moving that can make you some money. This little $4 stock that hasn't moved in a year is a piece of wood. It's not doing nothing for you. It's a waste. It's losing you money by not moving. So this is weird. I don't know. I mean, there's so much going on in the world today. Maybe there's something that's going to cause this to explode. You know what I'm saying? So far, all things being equal, if the market were to close like this tomorrow, it's giving you a primary rally alert for next week with the bias flipping to the long side. But coming into this week, we had the bias to the downside and we had a major crash alert. So, but you didn't get that. You got a little bit of downside production before reversal. So the market is flip-flopping now, which is part of this consolidation. When you consolidate it like this, there's nothing going on. So anyway, but I'm glad you brought that up because I've been wanting to talk about this uranium. I've been hearing a lot about it. Been hearing a lot about gold, silver, and uranium. I'm not sure why, but that's what I'm hearing. So anyway, folks, you know what it is. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And everyone have a wonderful weekend. And I'm out. Peace.